podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
The Boxing Voice, bringing you the most relevant news and latest rumors in the sport of boxing from around the world, while delivering diverse opinions and thought-provoking insights from a revolving cast of panelists. The most relevant guests in boxing, answering hard-hitting questions and touching on the topics that interest you the most. Correspondents from all over the globe giving us the inside track on what's happening from fight town to fight town, and access to the inner workings of events allows you, the listener, a chance to get inside the fight. From continent to continent, coast to coast, we give you, the caller, a consistent outlet to voice your opinions on topics relevant to you by subscribing to iTunes, creating a tight-knit community by connecting the sweet science's most enthusiastic fans. Now, Nestor Gibbs.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another weekend recap with the Boxing Voice. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs. Find me on Instagram and Twitter, and we're here to discuss this weekend's fights all the way from across the pond to right here in the United States. If you're just joining us on youtube.com/The Boxing Voice, where we are live, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It's going to help with the visibility of the show and increase the potential callers that gonna voice their opinion on this weekend's fights. We did have a lot of fights this weekend, so we do want to discuss everything that took place and give you a platform for you to obviously voice your opinion and let us know how you felt about both events. O'Hara Davies, which didn't have any U.S. television coverage, so we'll start with that. That was a good win for O'Hara Davies. He got the knockout in the 9th round and took out Lewis Ritzton. So if you're a YouTube member or a Patreon, you should have made some money on that, as we picked O'Hara Davies to get the win. The reason we wanted to obviously follow that fight and give you an update on it is because Davies was ranked highly in the 140-pound division, where Subriel Matiz just won the vacant title versus Jeremiah Ponce, and same division where Alberto Puello will be taking on Rolando Romero. Now, O'Hara Davies is number 2 in that division, but after that win, he will be moving, in my opinion, up, since Ishmael Basorro hasn't done anything, and Lewis Ritzton is the number 4 that lost to O'Hara Davies. So, you know, there are your rankings, as you can see, and I'll zoom that in a bit for you. O'Hara Davies, like I said, that's number 2, but that's pre the fight. So, yes, you know, we wanted to make sure that we cover that particular fight because it's a highly ranked WBA 140-pound fight, and that division is slowly heating up. But taking it from the very bottom of the PBC card, we watched Daniel Blancos, and this is a guy that we also gave you a betting tip on. We told you if you could find a line, look for him to get the knockout. Daniel Blancos got the knockout in the first round, and the tip that we had, obviously he was a sparring partner of David Benavidez and lasted the entire camp. He looked good, did some nice body work, and, got the stoppage. Moving on, Anthony Cuba versus Darrell Harris. Cuba picks up the win. It went 6-round decision. He picked up a unanimous decision, and it is what it is. So moving on, let me see here. I did not watch Alberto Gonzalez, I don't think. Let me just double check. Featherweight fight. Let me see. Yeah, I don't recall him getting any TV time because we watched the YouTube stream, which showed Deloach, and he got stopped by Trayvon Marshall, who was previously 7-0, improves his record now to 8-0. And man, you know, he did a number in 3 rounds. He took out Deloach, and I thought this kid was moving up. Instead, he's moving down. He's gonna actually fight at welterweight. So people need to watch out for him. And again, he was 7-0 taking on Deloach. If you think of Stanionis, he was 10-0 when he took on Deloach. So, you know, this is a huge step up. This is was a huge step up, and he passed it with flying colors, man. It was crazy, but a great performance. Great performance. Then we got to see Enrique Gogo Key, and we also gave you the betting tip. We had Serafina on the show. She let us know this was her guy. He was coming off a 3-year layoff. So, you know, we definitely gave you the recommend because he's been in there with the better opposition and got the better wins. One over Kenneth Sims, and the other should have been over Montana Love if you watched it. But you know, Samuel Teel picks up the upset win after 3 years off. And, man, happy for him. Happy for him. Good performance. I would love to see him move forward from here. Don't know where he goes. Obviously, this was a 140-pound fight. You know, he's number 12 in America and 41 on BoxRec globally. So, you know, he can be good turnaround fight for Pedraza. He could be a good fight for Montana Love, who's coming off the Steve Sparks fight. You know, that was a controversial fight. Maybe give Montana a rematch and do that again. Maybe Jose Cepeda, he needs a fight after losing to Regis. You know, you know, bring him back versus Jeremiah Ponce. You know, Ponce just took a loss. But shout out to Samuel Teel, picked up a great win. And, man, you got to love this sport, man. You just never know, right? Right when you think someone is done because, I don't know, inactivity, time off, whatever the case may be, they go on and they do what this man did yesterday. So shout out to Samuel Teel. Moving on, another great performance by Terrell Gouche. This is another one. You should have made some big bucks here if you're a Patreon of ours or a YouTube member. Actually, I can't take no credit for this. Let me just keep giving him his shine. Let me even give him drop like a bomb or something for my man Danny Ringwalk, right? Because Danny called it. He was very confident. We didn't argue with it. We just ran with it. You know, even though I was very weary, I was scared. I wasn't sure. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what? But he said Terrell Gouche by knockout over Brandon Lynch. And Gouche had a great performance. Shout out to my man, Prentice Brewer, that was in the corner with Gouche and Manny Robles. And Gouche, you know, he did his thing. He hurt Brandon Lynch in the 5th round. And then he went on to hurt him again in the 8th. And I got nervous there because I'm like, uh-oh, he's hurting this dude. He's not taking him out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what's going on? But sure enough, the right hand lands in the it was over. You know, it was over. But it was a good fight. Gouche picked up some rounds that he probably needed. I'm pretty sure, he hadn't fought since the Lubin fight, right? Okay, so since the Zoo fight, which was pretty much a year ago, man, to the date, like he had already been out the ring more than a year, or coming up on it, right? Let me double check that again. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I like what Gachet did. And all right, so we're looking here. He last fought in March 26th, so he was a few days short of a year out the ring. So shout out to Gachet picking up that win. Maybe since Luis Aries is fighting Lubin, maybe they could do the winner, right? And if it's Lubin, then it's a rematch for Gachet. I don't know. Different places, different opponents are out there, but you know, Gachet, where else could he go? Let me check these rankings. He's at 54. I would have to say Fondora's busy now with Brian Mendoza. Danny Garcia, I don't know if Danny gonna take him because he are out here saying Harrison, it would do more for Harrison than it would for him. So he's gonna say the same about Gachet. Man, Austin Trout is number 6 in the WBA. Maybe okay. And then they got Xander Zaya is moving up fast. He's on number 6 in the WBA. I mean number 8 in the WBA with number 6 in the WBO. So he's gonna be having to prove something pretty soon. But Gachet Jesus Ramos. That's a good fight. Jesus Ramos is on the undercard of Keller Plant versus David Benavidez. He's fighting undefeated Joey Spencer. But, a fight with Gachet makes sense. Maybe. But let me go ahead and get to some callers. I see Amin here. Talk to me, champ. What you think of this weekend's fights?
Oh, I love this weekend's fight. I gotta commend PBC for having a better showing of guys that they plan and can build around in the future. I know it's early, but shout out to the Trayvon Marshalls of the world. We talked about him in Deloach. I don't know if you got to that.
Yeah, I did, but touch on it.
Listen, Trayvon Marshall, he's a guy. He's got good size. He's been on a few undercards in the past, kind of low key. And Deloach is a veteran that's been around. This was a good win, a stoppage victory. So I was excited. You hear me? I'm excited for that one. Definitely excited about Elijah Garcia. I wish I was on for that one because, I was talking about that kid. I didn't know that he had the backstory that he does. And to me, that's always what's important, man, because, again, if you're casual, and, I mean, you could watch it and still think you're a fan and not understand. This kid is 19, married with children. I ain't get married until I've been with my woman for a long time, but I ain't get married until late in life. This is a mature young man. I'm telling y'all, like for real. And he fought with maturity. He shifted a gear against a fellow undefeated opponent. He did what every guy is supposed to do when they get that opportunity. So shout out to Elijah Garcia. What else we had, man? We had Samuel Tay with that upset. Kinda, sort of, like a resurgence,
Yo, I've been screen sharing my whole conversation with Broadway Joel. Lord have mercy, I'm an airhead.
Let the cat out the bag, man.
Nah, luckily I said all good things.
Hey, maybe it's a hardcore weekend. Maybe people that ain't paying attention. Maybe they missed that one, but they'll go back and see it. But yeah, man. Great card, man. Great card. But, yo, Jared Hurd. Talk about that one real quick, man. Jared Hurd, it wasn't his fault, except that I mean, as far as entertaining fighter, he's still that. But he ain't changed a bit. I didn't see him do anything different, and that's what led to his ruin, you know. So yeah, man, you know, shout out to him. It was the laceration, but he wasn't doing much anyway. Like he was still trying to rely on the power, swinging uppercuts, but he was taking too much to try to give. He was fighting like, you know, pardon, he's fighting Mexican. Like he was fighting Mexican. He was fighting like he was in the fucking, you know what I mean, in the ballroom down in Tijuana. You know, he should not have been fighting that like that. But, you know, as far as the main event too, listen, Magsayo, first of all, Magsayo, again, I don't know who, you know, the hype train, I get it, but nah. Brandon Figueroa moving up, I didn't realize that initially that he was moving up, but his style is still reckless, but when he lands, he makes his opponents second guess, and that's why Magsayo was holding his fucking arm the whole time. So, you know, he did what he had to do as far as Figueroa. Stepping up in competition at 126, it ain't going to happen, but Figueroa and Navarrete got two reckless-ass styles. That would have been beautiful. Yeah, man, good card, man. Good card, man. I ain't going to hold up the line, man. But I know you talked about Gouche. I don't know what's next, fam. You mentioned Jesus Ramos. Even that, like, you know, I think he could deserve, respectfully, no disrespect to Ramos, I think he could deserve a little something more, you know, like, I don't know. That wasn't an eliminator nothing last night. Maybe he can get in a WBA eliminator like everyone else at PBC does. I don't know.
Yeah. So you didn't feel there was any controversy in the win for
Figueroa.
Figueroa.
No, absolutely not. There was no controversy in the win.
Because I seen his promoter. Did you see the quotes of his promoter?
Yo, the promoter was being a very good promoter.
Mm.
That's all he was doing. Yo, Magsayo's wife was biting her teeth the whole fight because she knew. Like,
she threw up a prayer.
Yeah. And it ain't work. Yeah, I don't know who she was praying to. That shit still ain't work. Yo, because once he got called for the points, the complexion of the fight changed. And not that Figueroa is any sort of tactician, but if you can't stop him, you can't beat him. So, you know, if you holding his arm to stop him, that ain't going to be it. And whatever else he was doing wasn't working. So, nah, like, you know, I don't necessarily agree with Figueroa's style. You know, it's not going to lend him any help, you know, moving forward as far as stiffer competition at 126. But, you know, like, could you imagine if Figueroa, again, if Gary Russell, he's still hanging out at 126, Gary Russell and Brandon Figueroa. Brandon Figueroa wouldn't land a fucking punch all night.
On Gary? You crazy.
Yeah.
You crazy.
Nah, bro.
Bro, you bugging. Brandon Figueroa is the son that his father always wanted Omar to be. Like, Omar wasn't as disciplined as obviously Brandon is, and that's why Brandon is more successful, doesn't move up in weight or without winning world titles, throws punches nonstop, doesn't get tired. There's no way no one could fight that boy without getting punched in the face numerous times. Now, I don't believe that. I'm sorry. He's a problem, man.
I'm jumping out the window. He wouldn't land a punch on Gary Russell. Gary Russell would roll most of that shit and counter, be waiting on all of that shit. He'd be waiting because Figueroa is still trying to paw you. Thankfully, he's not clinching, you know, holding the arm, but he's still trying to, like, paw you behind your neck a little bit and kind of, like slap punch you. He couldn't get that shit off against a skilled tactician like Gary Russell.
Bruh, he slap punching because Magsayo he was keeping his head in a certain position. Like, he was trying not to. Bro, Mark is sad. I'm not even going front. Like, he need to get it together. You a grown-ass man boxer out here with no stamina after the second round. After the second round. Yo, I heard one of them commentators talking about the tide changed around the fifth or the sixth. Nah, the second round. I don't give a fuck about none of them flurries, none of that fancy dancy shit, because it just kept slowing him down, little by little. He kept holding more and more. And I'm so happy that referee took points, man. These dudes need to stop that holding shit, man. We here to see a fight. We paying top dollar for these seats. Man, stop playing with all this damn holding. He forced them to fight, and that dude was looking like, man, he was exhausted, bro. Come on, man. He getting hit with them slap punches because he fucking leaning in. He trying to hide from Figueroa. He don't want to fight. That's why he fell. He the new David Haye. How many times David Haye fell versus Vladimir Klitschko? This motherfucker done fell to his knees 6, 7 times in a fight with a man. You fall into the motherfucking fetus position. You falling in all fours. He a grown-ass man doing weird shit. Get out of here, man. Mark better get his ass on a fucking mountain. Better go run Charleston real quick. That shit was pathetic. Can't be no former world champ getting tired after 2 rounds, man. 2 rounds? 2 rounds. You get tired after 2 rounds. And go back to that fight. Anybody watch that fight, you could start at the second. You could watch it from the first. By the 3rd round, my man is tired and holding and clinching and being warned not to clinch and holding and clinching. And yeah, he got some bursts of energy. He do a 4, 5, 6 punch comedy. And then he hold. Another punch comedy, and then he hold. Man, get the fuck out of here. Shit. It's bullshit. I can't believe that it's. Look, I'm going to go to boxing scene just to show you what his promoter said. He talking about, yo, why even fight? The scorecard. Man, get your ass out of here, man. Fuck them scorecards. How about the fight itself, man? How about the fight itself? What was your man's doing in there? And he did good. He did good, but he, again, at this level, there's no way he should be getting tired after the second round. So look, Mark Siago's promoter calls scoring a Figueroa fight pathetic. Says, why even fight? Bruh, I don't know. All I know is Mark was the bigger man. Brandon the dude moving up. Mark hit that dude with, bruh, he hit him with like, they counted. It was like 5 left hooks and then a straight right. And my man still was in front of him like, damn it. Mark knew he was in the real fight, bro. That's why he just kept falling. Like, fuck, I'm going to buy time. I'm going to fall. He was gassed out. That's sad.
You think that kind of pressure can wilt Vargas? Because, that's supposed to be what's next for Figueroa.
For Figueroa, for Vargas, what? Ray? Ray, that's the fight Ray want, but Ray ain't going to win that fight either. Ray ain't gonna win that fight. Bro, I'm telling you, I don't know if you never watched Omar Figueroa in his prime when he was with his dad and Joel Diaz and he was young and hungry. Them dudes punch awkward.
Around.
They punch awkward, bro. Like, you don't see sometimes the ref be about to call a break and then Brandon just hit you like, I can't even explain it without like physically showing you an example. But I mean, bro, they be throwing them punches from weird angles, and that's why I feel he'll hit Gary Russell, he'll hit anybody, but specifically Ray Vargas. All that height and length, that shit ain't gonna be shit when Brandon on the inside beating the brains out of him. I'm telling you, he gonna beat him up. I won't pick Vargas at all.
2 division champs sounds like, man. But PBC, they could take
Vargas might vacate that belt right now that he's seeing what Shark waiting for his ass. Bro, I'm telling you, Mark had a whole training camp and got tired after 2 rounds of that pace. That boy on you from the beginning to the end. Beginning to the end. What he ain't got is that Margarito power, but he on your ass all day. I like Brandon. But cheer, champ. Let me get to some other callers then. Looks like I got General Camino on Twitter Spaces. Yep. Hold on a sec, champ. Hold on a sec. Let's see what's going on here. All right, we hear you. We hear you now. Talk to us. General Camino.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Caloca.
Where? Yeah, man. Last night's fights, man, they wasn't too bad, man. I'm rewatching the Figueroa and Magsayo fight right now, and like, man, you right. Magsayo, he just ain't do what he needed to do last night. I think it was a little bit closer than the ref scored it, but at the same time, he just really wasn't doing what he needed to do. But it's weird because I kind of would like to see a rematch if Mark is up to that.
Oh wow,
Because like
really?
yeah, because Mark and Brandon have a common opponent. Brandon drew with him, and Mark knocked him out in the 10th round.
Who's
So
that?
what's this dude name? I think Seja, Julio Seja
Mm.
from Mexico. So yeah, I think in Mark's defense, I feel like his last three fights was pretty wild too. Because what he had Gary Russell, then he had Ray Vargas, and then Brandon Figueroa. Like a lot of dudes ain't fighting like that.
Nah, for sure. He needed tune up in between, but he young.
Yeah, I like to see him in probably a tune-up or two, and then get back into a big fight. I don't think he done yet. He got a lot more to learn. He only 27, so I like his style a little bit. But you're right, that holding shit, the falling down, he got to get that shit together. You can't really have that at the top level.
Nah, man,
That's weird as hell.
that was crazy.
As far as Hurd though, that was sad to watch. I thought
Bruh.
he was going, do a little bit more, but that shit kind of broke my heart, bro. I won't even lie to you.
I ain't gonna front, bruh. My man Trav FDY from Texas sent us a video. That shit was like 8 minutes long, telling us that Hurd was washed and the Resendez was a live underdog. We just kept it to ourselves for the betting show, bruh. And Lord, Resendez. I mean, fuck, man. I don't know if it's Hurd being washed or done, or Resendez is just he just needed that moment to shine. Cause man, that motherfucker young and strong. He got that baby
Yeah,
face too.
very true, very true. Yeah, I think he ran up against a tough
And
opponent.
you know what they were saying in the post fight, Resendez versus Elijah Garcia, the one that beat Vidal, Amilcar Vidal at 160 yesterday.
Oh shit.
Hmm.
Damn. I mean, I like Elijah Garcia too. That wasn't a bad little showing, and he's young, so he gonna learn
Yeah,
some
he
more. He
upset
gonna
me.
get better.
I thought Vidal, Amilcar Vidal was going to be able to get the win because he had the better wins. He had, and because Elijah was young, but he was out there listening. He like, man, I heard everybody, writing shit saying I was um too young and whatever. He got the job done.
Amin got a point though. He looks mature for his age. Because at 19, man, what he got 2 kids and a wife. That's different. His
Hmm.
mindset different, which is it's a good thing for boxing. That means he's gonna be focused. So we may get a very young American champ at 160, which is kind of dope.
Yeah, man, it would be interesting to see, what they do with him. Cause I honestly like he came out of nowhere for me. I don't feel like they promoting him properly. I'm like, who the hell is Elijah Garcia? I had to go do research, watch his fights, check his resume, and then I'm like, nah, Vidal been in there tougher. He got that win over Aleem. I just automatically assume, but yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. And then Gashaw getting what was it, the knockout last night? I like seeing that. I definitely like to see him back in the ring. Joey Spencer, I think he might be able to beat Joey Spencer. That'd be a good win for him.
Yeah. But that Joey Spencer fight is for Jesus Ramos already. He got that on the Plant Benavidez undercard.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, probably after that. I feel like Joey Spencer might get that dub there, and then after
Oh
that,
wow, you
Gashay
think
should be able to
Joey
get that fight.
beating Jesus? Oh wow.
Yeah, I think so. Joey got some power, man,
Oh wow. Oh
and he
wow.
young too. That's another one of them young dudes who's married young with kids. He's focused. He ain't distracted. So I think he in that gym learning some things.
I ain't gonna
We might
front.
see.
I've seen him have some bad performances where I ain't never see Jesus had a bad performance.
I hear you. That's a good point. I'll go back and watch some of them Jesus fights, see what I'm missing.
But
But hey, man, I appreciate the time. Once
no
again, I
worries.
appreciate what y'all did last night too, man. For the hardcores, man. Y'all really turned me into a hardcore fan. Like I can't say I buy many fights, but I don't mind giving y'all 15 every month. You feel me? Y'all really hold it down for real.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Oh shit! Look, see, maybe if I ain't even see this fight. Thanks for calling in, General Camino. Dan Resendez fought an 8-round fight versus Calisto Madera. I know Madera. He's like from the Valley or from Reno. Oh my God! And it was a war. I'm watching the highlights on PBC now. Yeah, I didn't know, but he looks small, man. He looks small. I'm shocked that he did what he did, bro. He's a 160 pounder, and he was in there fucking banging Hurd, bro. And even in this fight with Madera, he looks small, but he is fucking Madera up. Shout out to Alex Lemon who put me on Madera, Lord. Giving him everything. Matt Bent, Kansas City, what up? Matt Bent, Matt Bent.
What up? What up? What up? Can you hear me?
What's goody?
What's good? I see you back in Florida for a bit.
Yeah,
Sun,
man.
it's sun,
Recharging the
sunshine
battery
and
with
fresh
that
air.
sunshine.
Sunshine and fresh air. Anyway, I'm talking about betting. I put half the kitty on Figueroa
Oh,
because I
that's
know he was
good
gonna go up
money.
and beat the shit out of him.
Bro, you got that
Very good
plus
money.
money too. Decision was plus money.
Yeah. So I did money line because I know Figueroa. You have to, better bet. But I follow that formula that you put out there. If folks had just put money on Mayweather, knew he was gonna win,
Mm-hmm.
you'd have got your winnings, right?
Yeah.
So Figueroa, I knew he was gonna beat Magsayo because I did some math, right? Magsayo, he went rounds and controversially won against Gary Russell, who's a little bit older and he had one arm, which I thought Russell won the fight. Against Vargas, he went to war and he lost, right? And then I saw Vargas moved up, and you know what happened with Oshaki. Um, for Figueroa, this kid doesn't get tired. He has a hell of a chin, and
Word.
he punches
He
and
took he
punches,
took some big right hands from Marciago, bro. Shit, he do
and
got a
and
chin.
it demonstrated like Skittles. And Magsayo, he tried to box a little bit, but he fell back into his old style of okay, fuck it, I gotta go get this guy, and he was on his ass, man. Some of them times when Magsayo fell to the ground, I was like, they should have called him shit's knockdown because there were punches that were coming. Punches was hitting his ass, man. I thought he was gonna get knocked out. He was fumbling all over the place. I was like, yeah, he made me some cash, man. That Elijah kid, he's gonna be the future. He boxed really well. His counters, his speed, and he showed that he got some pop and he has good size. Hurd, yes, I felt bad for Hurd, but he was almost off for 2 years. So when I saw that the other guy could take his punch and he was younger, I was like, yeah, he's gonna be in for a long night, and he was. Got his lip busted, like what my man did to the
Bro,
kid
that
from the
shit was
Bahamas.
gruesome, bro. Yeah, like Terry Arnold Johnson shit. That shit was gruesome.
Yeah,
Ugh. Yo,
yeah, that
this
shit was
sport
nasty.
crazy, bro. That sport, this shit get.
But I don't think Hurt is washed. I just think that he thought that he got in with somebody who was unknown, who was who could take his shit and dish it out just as much. And all that time off, the ring rust, changing trainers. You need a softer touch. He needed to get in with the stripper from Australia.
Nah, he in a
Um,
eliminator. Zafara in an eliminator with somebody. At 160 right now.
Yeah, but you know Zafar gonna lose if it's anybody good. Zafar's on and guys, he's like Vargas, the Mexican guy from Canada. Everybody gets their turn. They get a turn to beat up on him. Samuel Vargas, he's like Samuel Vargas. You put him in there to get beat on. But yeah, there was some good fights, man. And Figueroa made me some money, and I parlay with the UFC. They made me some money. Those are good.
What?
All right,
So
man. Good to see you back on Sunday.
you ain't take Danny's pick on Terrell Gouche by knockout? You wildin'.
Well, to be honest, I put half the like I said, I put half the kitty
Oh,
on
on
Figueroa, so I didn't want to
Figueroa.
risk it all. Yeah, I didn't want to risk it all. So
Yeah.
that was my main boxing bet that I was sure of. I was like you. Terrell was coming off that loss, right? And I was kind of like, I didn't know too much about. I think that was Eddie Murphy's nephew
Yeah.
that he was fighting. Yeah. So I was like, and he looked, young kid, big, and Gaucher, he's not a spring chicken. He's like in his late 30s. Like I think he's like 36,
Man, Gouche looked good as
37.
hell last night.
He didn't look good.
He
Beat the
looked
shit out
good
of that kid.
last night. For real.
And he's a good boxer. And I was on Goucher when he knocked out Jamante. But when he did that performance against Tim Zoo, I was like, man, you could have boxed the shit out of Tim Zoo. They just stood there and took punches. I think fell in love when he dropped Zoo early and thought he could do it again. But it didn't happen. Anyway, yeah. Good to see you back with the Sunday show. It was like the good old days. Yeah,
Yes,
man.
sir.
That's my call.
All right, champ. Thanks for calling in. Kansas City, Mad Bet. 100, we got Big Gucci Nick. What it do? Big Gucci. Big Gucci Nick. All right. No big. All right, Big Gucci Nick.
Oh, what up, man? I don't know what happened the first time, but yo, shout out to the show. Everybody smash that like and subscribe, man. You know what it is. Yeah, man, nice to have the show on a Sunday, man. Shout out to you on the grind, man. Um, kind of tight, man. Kind of tight. I guess I gotta eat some crow, man. I gotta eat some crow. I put some money on Magsayo because he was a plus 200. He was a
Uh,
plus 200, so I had him, and I had some other dude for minus 400. And then I had I had somebody else too. Uh but it was some good odds, man. I would have won 250, 30. But Magsayo, man, messed up my shit there, man. Kinda mad about that.
yeah, man. I mean, you'd have listened to the betting show. You'd have known we did not pick Mark Sago. We picked Brandon by decision at a plus money. He was like
Yeah, that
plus 150.
oh, what the hell? He
Yep.
was a plus 150?
For decision, yeah.
Damn, he was a minus 200 when I went to bet.
Damn.
Yeah, man. So I didn't if he was a plus 150, I probably would have put some money on him. But yeah, man, that was a whitewash, man. Like 109, 117. Them cards was a whitewash, man. I kind of tuned in late, to be honest. I forgot the fight was like I watched the Herd fight, and that shit was kind of disappointing. And I went to go make something for dinner. I kind of lost track of time, and I tuned in late in the fight. And I saw the man all gassed out and shit, and I'm like, damn, what's the score right now? And then I heard the commentator saying he got a couple of points taken off, and then I'm like, damn, there goes my money. Kind of pissed, man. But how y'all made out betting though? Y'all won some money or what?
Man, I won small change because I did the parlay with the round robin. So Vidal and Mike fucked up my parlay. So I got the round robin still pays you on smaller parlays. So yeah, I made something, but not what I expected. I should have just straight bet it because all the recommends we gave hit, man. I should have just straight bet it, but I went for the long play with Vidal. I honestly thought Vidal was gonna do it, and up until he got caught, it looked like he was doing it. I ain't even gonna front. Like Elijah got some serious power.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie, man. I didn't even watch those undercard fights, to be honest with you.
What?
I kind of tuned in late in the card, man. I caught the Herd fight, kind of like second round. I caught the Herd fight, and then I watched that fight, and then like I said, I tuned in a little late on the Magsayo fight, but yeah, man, I didn't really get those fights.
Nah, I get
But
it.
what I've done in the past though, man, like if there's a decent favorite in boxing, I'll put one of him, and I'll bet like an NBA game, man. I'll bet like an NBA game to raise that
Yeah.
odds a little bit better.
Yeah, I don't, I don't bet outside the sport, but I hear you. I hear you.
I don't like to do that because it's like other sports are a lot more unpredictable.
Yeah, I made a
Like
long
like
play. I made a long play with this weekend's Brandon and next weekend's fights already. So I'm just like waiting.
yeah, like if you bet in basketball, right? Like a plus 200 is not really a whole lot, to be honest with you. It's a decent chance they're gonna like lose, but
Damn.
plus 200 ain't a whole lot. But like in boxing, it's a lot. You know what I mean?
Word.
But yeah, man. Sometimes you can do that. Sometimes they hit. Sometimes they don't. But yeah, man. That, I'm sorry. I think grocery
All
store
right,
right
Big
now.
Gucci. Let me get
Yeah, I catch you, man.
let me get to some other calls. I see you over there food shopping or something you doing. We going out to Vermont. What up? Ronald was
What's
goody.
what's good, TBV? What's good, Ness?
What up?
Yo, I enjoyed the fight calls you was doing last night. Y'all was talking more than y'all was commentating though, but I was watching the fight and I enjoyed the Herd fight versus the new kid, Resendez.
Yeah.
That's the runt division to me. The middleweight division is the runt division to me, Ness.
The runt?
It's the runt division because you don't have like a dominant fighter there. You know what I mean? Like that's just like a division that's kind of like vacated to me.
Yeah.
Once Demetrius Andretti left, I feel like Jamal Charlo ain't the goods. I feel like Adamas is the goods right now. Like to me, I feel like Adamas is the best fighter at 160. Besides GGG, of course. You know what I mean?
What about the boogeyman?
Who's that?
Um
I
the
don't know no boogeyman.
Kazakhstanian. The Kazakhstanian.
Oh, Janabek?
Yeah.
Janabek?
Yeah.
Yo, that dude is sloppy, yo. I think Adamas watches him. I think Jamal Charlo watches him.
Uh.
And GGG. I think he's just kind of like just there. You know what I mean? Like he's too slow to me. You know, he got length and everything, but I don't think he can like handle those guys that got like good boxing IQ and got speed and can fight on the inside and control the distance. Janabek is just slow to me, yo. You
I
know,
hear you. I hear you. Just throwing it out
I get,
there.
I gave you a big shout out today on a video because I liked that Shushu Carrington video you did with them training up in the hills. So
Oh
I did a
yeah,
video and
that's Danny, man. Danny out there putting in that mega work.
I see, bro. I was surprised to see that because I really like Shushu Carrington. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I think he's the next upcoming prospect for real, for real. You see, man? Real talk. But that's my call. I just wanted to call in. My daughter's birthday today, bro.
Happy birthday to your queen, champ. Princess, rather.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Peace.
You got it.
One.
One. Yeah, man. You know, I got to see some work. Shushu did some spawn with some world class champ, and that was good, man. It was good. That's the one thing I hate about not being in Vegas. You know, you get to see all that. Like, look, Danny's seeing all that right now. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? He getting it in. He getting to see everybody Core and Big Baby working with. Valley Savage, what up?
Yo, how it sound?
You sound straight. Yo, champ. I watched y'all video. I'm feeling her.
What you think?
I'm feeling her.
Yeah,
I'm feeling her. I
bro.
text the
What about the
promoter.
cast? Damn, bro, you went right to the end. How do you like the show, bro? How do you like the production? Like, damn.
Well, all right, from a
Straight to
production,
the end.
I mean, because it was about her. I didn't know you. But if you want me to do
Nah,
an
I fuck with
on-air
you. Fuck
critique
with
of the
you.
production, from the production standpoint, the only thing I didn't like is that when y'all got excited, volume-wise, it got distorted. You know what I mean? Whenever y'all would laugh,
Yeah.
and your man's, I know he a trainer, but he want to be a co-host. So, and I didn't mean that with no disrespect, even though it sounded that way by saying want to be. But he got to stop clapping. Fuck is he doing? This ain't no motherfucking what is that called? Improv and shit. He think he doing poetry. Like he gotta stop clapping because all we hear is so Leanne, word is born. And tell him, and it's like, bruh, is you about to jump into a song or something? He was just clapping like a motherfucker, but she is fire. Lord have mercy, bruh. I called the promoter immediately. And I'm like, I did some research and it was shit out there saying that she was signing King's promotion. He's saying no, that he's just with Manny. It was amazing though, like from a standpoint, like I didn't know nothing about her, so you gave me so much information. That shit was long as fuck, but I don't think I had shit to do. I was like playing chess, smoking and listening to that shit. And bruh, she had no amateur fights though.
Yo, straight into the league, bro.
That's crazy.
Straight
They gotta slow down. I know she thinks she ready and all that shit, but I watched all her fights, and that last fight, she was tired. You can't get tired. You can't get tired if you want a world title shot. She was tired. She was pushing her mouthpiece out. I know she gonna say that's her that she left her mouthpiece. They gave her that mouthpiece. She ain't boil it. All that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. She was tired, but she's a little monster. She could fight for sure. I don't know that she ready for Marlon Esparza at 3-0. I don't give for what she's seen in Spawn. Spawn and Spawn. 10-round fight is a 10-round fight because girls don't fight 12, right?
Nah. She said that she would. I know you heard that part. She said, "I'll do the 3 minutes and 12 as long as you pay her."
No, she definitely got spunk. You could tell. I told who the fuck I told somebody. We talked about her already, and I'm like, yo, she give me the Jenny from the block vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be the hair. It could be the hair. It could have been the cat suit and the sneakers with the Yeezys, but still, she was chewing gum. You know what I'm saying? She was definitely using ebonics and some slang. Like, nah, I like her. I like her. They gotta market her a little bit better so that people know who she is. But nah, she aight. She's 115. I think she need to go for Melissa Odessa. If she could beat Melissa Odessa, let me see if they're in the same weight class. Melissa's a little older at this point. There it is.
Scraper, bro.
I think she changed her name. It ain't no more Odessa. I think it's Hernandez now.
Yeah, bro. It don't matter.
Nah, y'all big on her. Y'all biased. Y'all in the gym with her. Y'all biased. So wait, you the one with the phone in your hand all day, right? You had the phone. You was in the middle.
Yeah, with the red, and the red J's. Yeah, that's me.
That was dope. What's it called? TTT podcast, right?
And boxing podcast. The TTT stands for Tell the Truth. Tell the Truth Boxing Pod.
Yeah, it was dope. It was dope. It was informative. She got a fight schedule, right?
That was our third episode.
She got a fight schedule?
She fights next weekend, bro. Yeah, she fights next weekend. I gotta look up the name.
What is it like? March 11th? March 11th, I think I seen.
Yeah, Yeah,
Bro,
yeah, it's
is
11.
that
Yeah,
yo? He gotta do more promo than that, bro. He not doing no promo.
yeah. She doing most of the promo. Khalif. The thing about Khalif, he's not really he's not really tech savvy like that. You know what I mean?
Who's that?
Like the dude you said that was clapping her
Oh,
trainer.
okay. Yeah, but he don't need a trainer. He
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
gotta be tech savvy.
Exactly. So I mean, she gotta. I think after the fallout with Kings, um, as far as promotion wise, like she's doing what she can, man. She's doing what she can.
So
She's
she
looking
was
around.
with
She's,
King's
you know what I mean?
Promotion, is what you're saying.
Yeah, she was. She was. I'll let her. Cause listen, I talked to her. Cause I know you said like before when I talked to you about it, you said like, yo, she dropped the ball. I was gonna fly her out, yada yada. And I talked to her about it, and she, right now she's, what I mean, training for her fight and all that. But I just saw Khalif, her trainer, at work. We work in the same spot, and he was like, yeah, as soon as the episode is over, I mean, not the episode, as soon as the fight is over, they're gonna consider it. They'll talk about coming through to
Yeah, I
Vegas,
see.
man.
I
Cause I
see. The
was like,
first
yo,
two fights was with Kaufman, and the last fight was with Manny.
yeah,
That
yeah,
last
man.
fight
But
was tough, bruh.
it was tough. Listen, I'll be honest with you, bro. Like I said,
And that
like the
girl was
title
a
of the podcast, man.
debuter. She's a debuter. That girl was tough, bro. After that fight, I went looking for that girl next fight. I'm like, yo, she could fight. She could fight. I even Googled. I'm like, damn, she 34. She ain't look that old. She could fight.
Nah, listen, I'm gonna get back on Leanna, bro. Like you said, the swag is what it is. The dog is real, bro, and she looked good. I mean, yo, as soon as she gets to like, bro, 5, 6, 7, and 0, she's gonna pop, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
Cause
but
she
she
talks the
gotta.
talk
But can
and
she
she
fight
walks the
though?
walk. She can fight, bro. Come on,
I
bro.
don't know. Not with that
Come
tank.
on.
She gotta get her tank right. I ain't gonna front. On this level, like, bruh,
Yeah,
I mean, but I like her. I like her. She got sparring with Kelly Reese. She's got sparring with Ebony Bridges. I hear her. I hear her. I
she got
heard.
sparring with Shadeja Green, bro.
I heard
I
her. I
mean,
heard her. Allegedly, allegedly.
oh man, you seen it, man. You seen the footage, bro.
I don't
4K.
know.
You know you have.
The girl in the footage got hella tattoos. I don't see tattoos on Liana.
Oh my God, man.
I'm just
That's
saying.
crazy, yo.
I'm just.
Yo, that's
All
it.
right. So do
Yo,
you
and
do
I'm
you
saying,
do you do you or do you not see a back kind of left side tattoo on the girl spawn on Shadeja?
yes.
All right. So I mean, until I could like see that on Liana, I'm not 100% sure. But
Oh my
but
God.
I think
You said
I
this
think let
now.
me see. I think Shadeja texted me the other day actually and said what you said. So it might be her. But she still said the same thing. I might have to check from my phone because I wasn't at this computer in a while.
Bro, how you gonna question? It's crazy that you question it, and I know for a fact that was me.
Hey
Yo,
yo,
you
what is
funny.
you saying? I ain't questioning. I'm just telling you what was said to me. You know,
Nah, yo, you was like, I don't know, and I'm telling you that was her. I'm like, yo, this is her. That's Leanna. I know that's Leanna, bro. You like, she knows me. I know her. I seen her in the gym all the time, my nigga. That was definitely Leanna. It was her.
so I
Trust me,
mean,
bro.
what Shadeja told me is she didn't look like this when I spar her. She looks different. There is a video on my page, so you
There you
know.
go. Yo, and before I forget, Ron Cruz says that he's proud of you, bro.
Oh, shout
I
out.
told him that I mentioned you. Matter of fact, on that page, I got the interview with him on there.
Mm,
We did that like this page just started only a couple months ago, bro.
nice.
Only a couple months. We just getting started. Like the clapping with Khalif, he's like in episodes now. The one we just filmed, he doesn't do that at all. We learn on the job. You feel
Nah,
me?
it's all
But
good. That's how it is,
Ron
bro.
Kuzin
It
said that,
takes
yo,
hours. It takes hours, man, and then you get it right.
yeah, I told Ron, I'm like, yo, Ness said, what's up? He's like, oh, Ness Gibbs. He's like, oh yeah, he used to interview me when I was fighting in Bethlehem, and he was like, that you used to interview him, and it's crazy how you got the number one podcast. He knows that you got the number one podcast,
Yeah, nah,
and he's
man.
like, yo,
Ronald's
I'm
my
proud of you.
man, bro. Yo, main events did right by him. You know what I'm saying? They did right. They
Yeah.
built him up. They built him up in his area. He was popping in Bethlehem. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
And
man,
then
it
he
was
got,
like the Super Bowl, man.
bruh, then he got to get on TV because they had the NBC Sports deal. Nah, Ronald, I hate that he didn't, get bigger fights
Yeah.
to be able to. Because I know he fought Earl, but I'm sure he didn't get, that money. But
Yeah.
in PA,
No,
he probably
bro,
turned that shit
he
into
retired at
something.
27.
Yeah, I
He
know
retired at 27,
I
bro.
know he retired early, and that's what I'm saying. In PA, he probably bought himself a couple motherfucking properties out there. Cause it's I can't fuck
Man.
with PA. It's too cold. I can't even believe y'all out there, man. I mean, good luck to y'all. God bless y'all. But like,
Oh
shit.
man, you used to it, man.
Nah, I ain't used to
You
that
from
shit.
Jersey, bro. We from
Stop it.
Jersey, bro.
Why y'all trying to compare Jersey to PA, man? Stop it, man. You know what's the difference
You
between
know,
Jersey and
man,
PA?
right
About
next.
2 to 3 feet of snow is the difference, man.
You crazy, bro. I can drive to Jersey right now. I'm in Allentown. I mean, I'm in Bethlehem now. I can drive to Jersey in 20 minutes. I'm in Jersey.
Yo, so y'all
It's
be
the same
going,
shit.
y'all be going to the gym, and what's that town with a S out there? Like Sauterberg or Salisbury, Salisbury Steakburg. What's the name of it?
Salisbury. Nah, you're talking about Salisbury. Nah, we don't go to that gym. All the gyms that we go to are all right by us, right in the valley.
Oh nah, because
Showstoppers is in that.
it's hella work over there. Where
Yo,
coach where
it's not as much as you think.
Shadeja's coach got a gym in PA and in Jersey, so he live in PA and he be in PA sometimes in that city I told you about. And it's hella pros be
Yeah,
there.
but that's
It's far for you?
yeah, that's yeah, that's far, bro. That's far. But I'm willing to go. I'm willing to go. As a matter of fact, I was talking to Ian Green. I'm trying to, cause I'm from Patterson. I'm
Oh
trying to
yeah,
be
yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah. Ian training.
yeah, yeah. So I'm trying to go over there. He said that we can hop in his gym in the boxing like inside the ring and all that. So I'm like, hell yeah. And then hopefully, I need you to send me a list of Patterson fighters, bro. I'm trying to be, how Broadway Joel is the voice of Dominican boxing. I'm trying to be the voice of Patterson boxing, bro. I'm
Mm.
gonna start that way. Fuck it.
You gotta reach out to Kendall Holt, man. He like the
What's his handle?
I'm pretty sure he from Patterson and he like legend, man. He won a couple world titles. He beat I think Ricardo Lopez. I'm pretty sure he
Shit, that would
dropped.
be
I'm
nice.
pretty sure he dropped Timothy Bradley. I think he
Alright,
on IG.
I'm
He
up.
was trained by Terrific though. If you got Terrific, who trained Shadej, if you got his number, he could give you a Kendall number. Kendall got a glove line too, so you go ask him about that, so he could get happy.
Word. All right, good look. Yo, and
Yo,
you
but
never
why your
sent me
girl ain't
that
got no stoppages though?
you know how box,
Nah, I
bro.
don't know. I don't know.
Only
My
person.
girl got stoppages.
Nah, bro.
My girl got
All right,
stoppages.
Shadeja is an anomaly, bro.
Anomaly.
She's
I
an
mean,
anomaly.
I mean, ain't ain't
Anomaly.
ain't ain't
Who
ain't.
knocked? Come
Christine
on,
Martin
man.
was knocking girls out, and Wolf was knocking girls out. Shit.
Right now,
Bum Gardner?
who
Bum
has
Gardner?
who?
What you mean right now? Bum
Bumgarner, I
Gardner?
love. Listen. I love Bumgarner, but she don't got the how. What's her percentage? What's her knockout percentage?
Bruh,
It
didn't
ain't
she just get
Shadeja.
a knockout in her last fight? I'm pretty sure, right?
She just got it. Okay,
Or
yeah, and so did Caleb
was that
Plant.
a knockout or
Caleb
did it still
Plant
go
got
the
a knockout
distance?
too.
I think it still went the distance.
Caleb
I'm not
Plant.
100% sure.
I don't. Yeah, no, I don't think Alicia. Yeah, She didn't get the stoppage. But either way, that furthers my point. Shadeja is what 11 knockouts, 12 fights. Who's doing that in female boxing, bro?
Mm.
Especially at that weight.
Yo, this girl that Liana's fighting, she beat my girl Stephanie Cohen, and Stephanie just got a knockdown and a win on the zone on the Golden Boy card the
Okay,
other day.
okay. So now that we got you on tape, if Leanna beats her, she got your respect then.
What? For beating a girl coming over 2 losses in a draw? Bruh, you better stop, man. Let her develop, man.
Oh
Let her
man,
develop. She ain't got no amateur fights. Let her develop. She gonna hear this and think I'm against her. I'm with her. Like she Jenny from the block
nah,
to
I
me.
got you. I
She
got you.
she
I got you.
I'm
Yeah,
rocking
nah.
with her, man. I like her vibe. You know what I'm saying? I just that last fight, bruh. You know she got to get it. She got to do them runs, and she said that. That's what was telling, right? I went into
Yeah,
that
she said
interview
that she hates it.
exactly, and I
She,
went into that
yeah, she said
interview.
she hates
I
it.
went into that interview watching that last fight, so I'm like, damn, she got that. She pushing the mouthpiece out. So I gave it a benefit of the doubt, like maybe it don't fit, whatever, whoop diddy whoop. But then I hit an interview and she like, oh. Now I ain't gonna tell you the worst thing about boxing, but the second worst is running. And I'm like, oh, that explains it. Cause I hate running. I ain't gonna front. I hate who the fuck don't hate running? Who don't hate running?
Everybody hates running,
Only
bro.
crazy
I
people that
hate it.
love marathons be talking about, yeah, they love running and shit. That shit don't work for me.
Nah,
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest too. Like if I ain't got no fight, I do love running. I could smoke a whole J and go for a run for 50 minutes and it won't bother me. But if I got to fight, I'll be huffing and puffing. I'm in my head. So I don't know. Maybe for fighters it's different. I do love running outside of boxing. But for boxers, they gotta
yeah,
run, man. Look at Mark Siago. He wasn't supposed to get tired in a world class fight like that on Showtime Championship Boxing. You getting tired in the second round.
yeah. But that output though, Maxiago was throwing. You saw how much he was
So maybe
throwing?
you need to not do that dumb shit. All them dumbass speed shots. You doing 6, 7 combinations to win the judges' favor,
And
but
those
long run it
combinations
don't
was
work.
landing though.
Long run it don't work.
The
It ain't work
combinations was
long run.
landing. It
Who
wasn't
got
like,
tired? Who got
I,
tired?
you're right. Yeah, he got
My
tired, but
man was steady
you
and
know that
slow
that
with his shit.
scorecard.
Well, I'm about
Ness,
to call him
that's
Rios, but Figueroa was just putting hands on him little by little. Pop, pop, pop. Touch him, touch him, touch him. Eventually, my man
but
crumbled on
Maxiago
his
was
own.
returning. Ah man, nah, you know that them scorecards was fucked up. That even with the 2 points,
Honestly,
that
again,
was
honestly,
crazy.
I don't even care about them scorecards. Like he got 2 points deducted. He was holding the whole night. That shit, bro. I've
He
been
was
watching.
holding.
I've been watching this shit for a minute. That shit was worse to me than Kell Brook and Sean Porter. He held too much, man. I was so happy. Like I was so happy when the ref took them points. Happy, happy.
Yeah,
Just as
and refs
happy as
usually that tells you
when the
right
ref
there.
took the points from Khan in the motherfucking Lamont Peterson fight. Like stop pushing, stop holding, stop cheating.
My nigga, that tells you now how when do you see judges ever take points for holding? You
I
rarely see
mean,
that shit.
yo,
Bro, the
cause it's
ref
you
the
know
ref did
why?
it twice.
You know why?
The
Cause
ref
it's
did it
up to the
twice. That's how bad it was.
But you know why? Because it's up to the judge's discretion, and these referees is afraid that if they become the ref that's too hard, the promoter won't bring them back. And other promoters see that shit, and they're like, nah, he gonna take a point from my guy. Especially if you got a guy that holds. If
So,
you got Andre Ward, is you gonna pick that ref from last night? If Andre Ward's your fighter, if you the promoter, you gonna make sure that
Ness,
motherfucker
I'm
don't get
agreeing with
picked.
you. I'm agreeing with you. You're right. That's what I'm saying. These refs are scared to. And this guy did it twice. That's how bad. That's how much
I like that
Maxiago
ref,
was
man. What's his
holding.
name? Was that McCanty? He,
I'm thinking, I don't know, man. I don't
I
I'm
like
not
him.
even gonna pretend to know.
I like him.
But yeah, bro. Listen, I'm gonna highlight Leanne. I'm gonna tell
Tell
her you
Leanne
talked all
stop
this
fighting
shit.
in the
Now I'm
street,
fucking.
yo. Tell her it's over. She a professional fighter now. Tell her women's boxing moves
She's focused, bro.
a lot quicker than male boxing. So she can't be, you know what I'm saying, getting no domestics out
Nah,
here,
she know.
man.
She know. She not a hothead like that in the
I
streets,
don't
bro.
know,
Trust
man.
me.
I I
Trust me.
I I I, I get Jenny from the block vibes. I get switchblade vibes. Like,
Listen,
yo.
she
But
ain't
I
no.
like
She
it.
ain't
I like
pussy.
it. I like it. I like it. Like
She
I could
she she
hear
got no fear.
I,
She
I
got a
could
lot of
see
heart.
she the type of girl like her man get hooked off on they both banging. She jumping the dude.
Oh nah, hell yeah.
I can see
Leanne
it.
is in
I can
there.
see it. I can hear it all in that interview. I'm all in. I'm telling you, I'm all in now. We just needed to get a and Manny's good. Manny got a plug with DAZN. You see he got Christian Tapia on DAZN, you know, and he got well, you about to see Christian Tapia about to be on motherfucking Top Rank too. Breaking news. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. He's gonna be fighting he gonna be fighting LeBron. Henry LeBron, the undefeated Puerto Rican. So it's going to be Puerto Rico versus Puerto Rico. So, yeah, I mean, 115. The thing is, he going to have to go to DAZN because she could fight Marlon. She could fight Ebony. I think Ebony's 115.
Yo, but you heard her say in the interview too.
Yeah,
that
this
she'll
should go up to
down and
122.
out.
Listen.
She'll go to 122.
Listen. Who she got to go for? I'm going to send this shit to Manny. I don't know that she ready for this girl though.
Send it to me.
Nah. You ain't ready for this. I'm gonna send it to Manny, bro. I'm gonna send it to Manny. Nah, I'm gonna send it to you. I don't got your number. You gotta DM me, man. I don't think you DM me.
I'm in the Instagram DMs, the Valley Savage. I'm right there. I'll send my number there.
Send it to my private, my personal. That's GTO. I had just pulled up her box rank too, man. This is a good fight. This girl tough as nails. If Liana could beat Melissa Odessa Parker, which I don't think she go by Parker no more. I think she got divorced. If she could beat this girl, and this girl, look, I'm setting her up. This a lob. And Melissa gonna hear this and be like, Ness, what the fuck is you talking about? And what I mean is, at the end of the day, on paper, Melissa, you are 36 years old. Leanne is 25. That's 11 years, younger. So, but Parker's a beast. Parker's a beast. She's got the amateur background. She's got.
That ain't no disrespect. No disrespect.
Stop, man. You all
Leanne
in. Stop. You all in. You this dude
no
all
disrespect.
in right here.
No disrespect.
No disrespect. No disrespect. Yo, so she last fought at 118, but she fought as low as 116. But I'm gonna tell you, even the girl she fought for the IBO title, y'all should try to get her, cause that was a tough ass fight, bro. Like, I don't know, man. I'm telling you, Melissa is proven. Look, this who she fought.
All right.
This who she fought at 4-0. I can't even. I'm at the screen share this because I can't shed it to you.
Ness, if that fight happens, right?
Look. Maria Cecilia Roman, she fought at 4-0. Melissa fought at 4-0. Melissa was 3-0, moving up to 4-0 when she fought that girl. Took her 8 rounds and beat the brakes off her for IBO title. Nah, Melissa's the goods, man. I don't know what's up. She got. I don't know. I don't know why she can't be moved, because she with the right manager too. Look, she's with Brian Cohen. If I click on this, every woman in boxing is with Brian Cohen down there. Look. Ebony Bridges, Jessica Camara, Leanna Cruz. Leanna Cruz, I didn't even know Leanna was with her. She really about to get on DAZN. That's insane. Oh, she's straight
I'm telling
then.
you, bro.
She's straight if she with him.
Bubble.
This dude got all the girls, man. Look. She got the girl, this baby Tyson right here, or female Tyson, they call her Fifama, whatever, Faiva.
Before we get too far.
Look, Jamie Mitchell, former
she
champ. Look, she got Parker too, man. Bruh, tell her manager to give her Melissa. Melissa's on the roster with her, man.
All right, so if she beats Melissa, I don't want to.
No, if she beats Melissa, if she beats Melissa,
she old.
If she beats Melissa, I think she's the goods, bruh. Know what I'm saying? Old or not, out the ring or not, because Melissa ain't fought since June of last year. But your girl don't got no amateur background, so she doing this shit straight off the muscle. So if she could beat a girl with that deeper amateur resume plus a decent pro resume, and I know Melissa's a dog. I watched the fights. I know she a dog. Like, you kidding me? Leanna gonna hit her, and she gonna hit her ass right back in the mouth.
We gonna see, man. I'm gonna call you.
But I'm so thankful and appreciative you put me on. Like, I had Manny on the show, and he told me about Liana, but I didn't. You know, he didn't get me as invested as you. You know what I'm saying? You made me go research her, and it was easy because she only 3-0, so it was quick.
Yeah, man. No doubt, bro. But listen, I'm gonna eat, man, because I've been smoking too. What you smoking on? Yo, nigga, you sound high. I'm gonna just let you know. You sound like you smacked. Yo, what you smoking on, bro? Gorilla Glue?
Shit, I
Some
wish,
kind of
man.
kush or what?
This definitely
Damn.
Kush. It's definitely Kush.
Yeah, I'm smoking
Or a
kush
Kush,
too. I got this
a
Kimbo.
relative of a Kush, man. But if anybody in Florida, man, like, yo, put me on some fire, man. Like, for real.
Nah, hell no, I ain't got no. Yeah, listen, Hardin is where it's at. I got this Kimbo kush right now, but
Yeah, Hardin, I
I
miss.
mean, it
That's what
ain't
I'm
nothing like.
saying. I miss it, man. I'm trying to hold out, but it's like, yo, missing my fucking the little perks of being
That's
in
what's gonna
Vegas.
keep you. That's what's gonna keep you in Vegas. Hardin, not the boxing,
Word.
not the the
No,
the
you
the,
know
the
it.
direct access to the fighters. Is the Hardin. You can't leave Hardin.
Bruh, if my wife listening right now, she's laughing because she know like we've had this conversation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if
Yo, this
it,
nigga.
until the deal is
Yo.
done, I'm staying up there.
So, and if Hardin make one in Florida, that's it. You leave in Vegas. Fuck the
Bruh, they
fighters.
they planning that shit too. They planning that shit. I swear to God, I hope,
Oh
I
man.
hope, I hope, bruh. Cause I just love it out here. Like, yo, it's just I like the weather better, man. You know, that Vegas weather is up and down. That shit crazy, bro.
Yo, you just gave me like a 20-minute call, nigga. Damn.
Nah,
Yo,
man,
I
yo,
got a
it's
sing time?
Sunday, man. It's Sunday, bro. We out here chilling, man. Sunday's God's day. But now I'm gonna let you go though. I do appreciate you calling in. Tell Liana we on her, man. We on her. I'm gonna have to find a way to watch this motherfucking fight now, cause that shit no TV time. But shout out to Manny and Brian. Brian out here got all these women in boxing. Like he got all of them. Look, Mary McGee is with him. Jamie Mitchell, Melissa Odessa, Khalil Reese, Mary Spencer. Look, Melissa Sanville. He got everybody. Shelly Vincent. My man got everybody. He seen the void early and went on a signing spree. You could tell, man. And look, he was split T. Okay, he got a little merger. I ain't never seen that before. It's Empire Boxing / split T. That's some new shit. Let me see what I got. Oh, that's everybody. Everybody. All right. Let me get to these super chats. What I got? Looks like Modern King Boxing. Okay, that was actually Ronald. He said it's his daughter's birthday. We already sent some birthday celebration love, but we're gonna do it again and say happy birthday to Ronald's daughter. We got Big Super Mex in Plainview, Texas for the $5 super chat. Says just tuning in. Shout out TBV. It's a beautiful 80-degree day here in Texas. Yo, Ness, did y'all see touch on that tag team boxing on the zone? Negative, bro. Negative. I ain't even watch that. I ain't even turn that shit on at all. I promise you, at all. Like tag team boxing, like I'm not gonna watch that. They trying to make a mockery of the sport. The fuck is that? Shit ain't wrestling. Leonard Sterling, $5 pounds. He says Manny Rivera Tapia was in your Vegas studio. He told you about Liana Cruz. In my opinion, Kenya Enrique, the best flyweight, not Esparza. Yeah, man. We'll see, man. We'll see. I'm excited though. I like her attitude. I think she's good for TV. They need to, get her, put her up on there, and introduce people to her personality and give her some showcase fights when they do that, versus throwing her right in. So hopefully he can do that. Hopefully he can get her the experience fights that she needs before she gets signed to a DAZN or a Top Rank and they throw her right in. Joshua Cabrera, $2 super chat says, "Ya hear El Cabron Cabrera fighting Pitbull? Nah, I didn't, but you his brother, so I'm assuming it's true. I hope it's true. That'll be a good fight. But for Pitbull, he would, like the people that can do all those types of videos. I've never done like a he ducking video. Maybe I did on some Joshua days back in the day when I really wanted the Wilder fight. But like, I don't have the energy for that no more. But then someone needs to do that because like he turned down title shots and eliminators and big names to fight your brother. And no disrespect to your brother, but goddamn, he wilding out here in these streets. He don't really want to box. But next GTO, Instagram and Twitter. Catch me on the next one tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 a.m. Eastern. Peace.